You! How did you get here? Why are you here? Few strangers come to Mordavia. I am the Burgomeister. It is my job to know everyone and everything that goes on here.
Hello, Burgomeister.
The Burgomeister stares at you suspiciously.
Let's tell him about ourselves.
You tell the Burgomeister about how you came here.
Do you expect me to believe such a story? That you could walk out of that cave alive? That the cave would be open? Tell me no more lies.
Yeah, so the bits about the demon invasion in Tarna and how he got teleported here by magic, he bought that, but the cave? No. We can make the thief sign, even though we're not really a thief.
The Burgomeister looks like a strong, hearty man, although he has a sad expression. You don't notice anything special there?
Okay. Oh, passed it. Let's ask him about himself.
My name is Dmitri Ivanov. I am the Burgomeister of this town.
Tell me about Mordavia.
Mordavia is a valley surrounded by mountains. There used to be a road which led from here, but heavy rains have created a swamp at the base of the mountain south of here. No wagons can get you in or out, nor can any person, except perhaps you.
And tell me about the town, then.
This is the town of Mordavia. There is an inn and a shop down the street where you can spend the night or get some supplies and be on your way. The sooner you leave, the better for all. There are many dangers in Mordavia, and we certainly do not need a stranger to stir up new troubles.
Let's ask about the inn.
The Hotel Mordavia has rooms and food. It is a safe place to spend the night.
And the shop?
The shop does not carry much. We have been cut off from...
Want to try that again? There you go.
The shop does not carry much. We have been cut off from supplies for a while now. Still, you may at least restock your food rations before you continue with your travels.
What sort of dangers are there?
There are many strange and dangerous creatures that live in Mordavia. Trust nothing. The gates of this town are closed at sunset. Do not let yourself get caught outside after dark, for few can survive a Mordavian night or remain sane enough to speak of it.
What sort of troubles?
Just leave Mordavia quickly. No good comes from outsiders, and we do not want you here.
All right. Bye.
Leave here quickly. Go, and soon.
They're a friendly bunch. What's the sign say?
From the sign reading Burgomeister's office, you cleverly deduce that the Burgomeister works here. It's been years since you studied Mordavian, but you think that Burgomeister might be the word for mayor, or perhaps sheriff. The sign reads General Store. You wonder how much of a commission the salespeople get. This general store is cheery and well lit, thanks to the warm hearth. The first things that you notice are the cats. They seem to be everywhere. Then you see the shopkeeper, sitting on her rocking chair as she knits. She's a very, sturdy-looking woman.
So, you're the stranger in town. I've heard all about you already.
Hello, shopkeeper.
Yeah, polite, aren't you? And manners are as manners do, as my husband used to say. We'll see.
What's your name?
And if you must know, my name is Olga Stovich. What's your name, stranger? And what are you doing in Mordavia?
You tell her a few things about yourself.
Oh, professional hero, huh? Easy to say, hard to do. We'll see.
The characters in this series are going downhill. Don't worry, we'll meet some people that'll renew your faith in them soon. What do you have for sale?
Let me see, what could you use? Well, besides my regular items like brooms and pens, I really don't have anything else for adventurers like yourself. Now, I do have some lovely sandwiches you can use for rations. And garlic, of course you'll need garlic. I've also got some oil you can use to keep the weapons and armor from rusting. And if you like sweets, I've got some yummy homemade candy. Although the garlic-flavored ones have all been purchased by now. I'll have to make some more. Oh, and a shopping bag to carry things in. I have a couple of those left.
Tell me about the candy.
3 twists of candy will cost you just 5 kopecks. The kids love him.
And a clove of garlic?
Oh, now garlic is a must-have item. It's just 25 kopecks for a bulb, and it will add flavor to any food.
Storekeeper looks around nervously for a moment, then continues.
You know, some say garlic also has medicinal and protective properties.
Tell me about these sandwiches of yours.
My husband always said I make the most interesting sandwiches. They're very good for you, and I only charge 50 kopecks each for them.
A bag?
The shopping bag costs 50 kopecks. It is very useful for carrying your purchases or other large things.
And how about the oil?
A flask of household oil will cost you 100 kopecks. It's good for door squeaks and can also be used to loosen up rusty wagon wheels.
Well, we're not a thief, so we probably won't need the oil. How about a pie pan?
I can sell you a very nice large pie pan for 250 kopecks. I've always admired the men who can cook.
And the small hand broom?
You can purchase the hand broom for 350 kopecks. I'm sure you'll really clean up with it.
Know any rumors?
What would you like to know about?
Hey, tell me about the innkeeper's wife.
Yeah, Bella's a good woman. She's the one who really runs the inn. Her husband just gives orders. Someday she'll give Yuri a piece of her mind, and good for her. The things she puts up with. Bella, she was a pretty woman not long ago. Was not called Bella for nothing. Losing her only child really aged her. What a tragedy.
What about the castle?
The castle north of town was abandoned for many years. Then some strangers moved in 4 years ago. No one knows what goes on there now. But it won't be for the good, I'll tell you.
How about werewolves?
Werewolves are gypsies, no question about it. They change into wolves at night, eating anyone they can get. Nothing can kill a werewolf but silver or magic. So you be careful out in the woods at night, you hear me? The gypsy camp is not at all that far from here.
So if we want to become a werewolf, we should go talk to gypsies. Gotcha. What about the monastery?
That is a bad place, and you'd better have nothing to do with it. It is dangerous and should have been torn down long ago. Many a stranger never came back after asking questions about it, so don't let your curiosity be the death of you.
Tell me about your shop.
Yeah, my husband and myself had run this shop for many, many years. My husband passed on now, but I keep it just the way he liked it. A well-run shop is a busy shop, he always used to say. Not very busy anymore, what with the swamp. But I try to keep it going the best I can. Mostly housewares, but a few items that might interest you.
How much money do we have? Not a lot. We have 12 crowns and 43 kopecks. Well,
I
let's...
don't have any rations. You better...
I guess we're gonna have to buy a sandwich. So let's get the trail rations. I guess we can just get... Oh, okay. We can only buy one thing at a time, but clicking it just kind of selects it. To purchase an item, first click on the name of the item, then on the buy button. If you decide not to purchase on anything, click exit. Well, give me that sandwich. Alright, and we'll take a shopping bag. It might be useful. And garlic, probably useful. Hand broom? Why not? It's an adventure game. Everything's probably going to be useful. Pie pan? Sure. We've got $5 left. I think we'll leave the candy and the oil for now. No, wait. Candy's only 5 kopecks? Take it. We'll leave the oil, though. Can we pet the cat?
Careful. The cats may explode if you touch them. They're perfectly content where they are.
We cannot pet the cats.
The shopkeeper is a short, plump, plain-faced woman with coarse features. The cozy cat conveys a calmness most common in comfortable confine. The window looks out on the street and provides some extra sunlight in which the cats can bask. It looks like an ancient temple that the shopkeeper has put up on the mantel as a good luck symbol. The fire helps keep the shop and the cats warm on these cold autumn evenings. Either garlic is one of the most popular products here, or the shopkeeper ordered way too much and hasn't been able to get rid of it. The huge brown pot is probably used to store bulk merchandise, or maybe homemade brownies. This pot is looking a bit blue. Maybe that's because it hasn't been sold yet.
It's an adventure game. The only way to solve it is to create a Cartesian product of all items and click targets. Exactly. That's basically how you play these games.
Goodbye. Or, as my dear departed Boris used to say, may the winds blow fair at your beck.
The sign simply reads, "In." Guess that means you should go in. You've entered a small but nicely furnished country inn. Stairs lead up to the guest bedrooms. The floor is covered with sawdust and peanut shells. A barrel contains the few shells that manage to land in it. The innkeeper stares at you with an expression of fear and astonishment. It is several seconds before he speaks.
This is the Hotel Mordavia. Rooms here are 15 kopecks for room and board. Pay for 1 week in advance. Your room will be the first room at the top of the stairs. When you want food in the morning or evening, just sit down over there by the door.
Pay the innkeeper for your room and board.
Well, you don't even get a choice.
Thank you for your payment.
So, hi.
They stare at you in astonishment.
Hi, we're the Prince of Shapir.
You say you are a hero. Well, we will judge you here by your actions rather than your words.
And hey, did you hear about how we got here? There's some teleportation involved in a cave.
Magic is a very dangerous thing. We do not trust those who use or are used by magic. Make certain you do not give us any more cause for alarm.
So in other words, don't go throwing lightning in the inn. Gotcha. Tell me about your
The
inn.
Hotel Mordavia has been in my family for generations. It is the only place to be when darkness falls at night. Everything else is closed, and even we lock the doors. You must knock if you wish to come in.
So, what's your name?
My name is Yuri Markarov. My wife's name is Bella. We are the owners of this inn.
Tell me more about my room.
If you climb the stairs, your room is the first door on the right. The doors of the inn close before nightfall, so make sure you are always back before sunset.
What do you know about the town?
Make certain you are back in town before dusk. The gates of the town will close solidly to keep out any dangers.
Hey, that Burgomeister outside's a bit of a jerk, ain't he?
The Burgomeister is the mayor of the town. You will be wise to listen to what he says and stay out of trouble. There is not much for sale at the shop next door, but you may find something you need there.
What about the monastery? Will I find anything I need there?
The monastery is to the north of here. It has been abandoned for many, many years, but it has a bad reputation. No one in town will go near it. And if you have any sense, neither will you.
Well, sense is not something that's involved in hero work, so tell me about danger.
There are many ill things that roam this valley by night. Make certain that you never have to meet them. Never venture into the forest by night.
Alright, I guess that's all we can ask him about, so now we can talk to these three clowns.
Three of the townsmen huddle together. They keep looking in your direction as they talk. You suspect that they are saying something not particularly complimentary about you.
Hey, who are you guys?
I am Hans. Pleasure's all yours. I'm a farmer of pumpkins and corn and a person of great importance here in lovely Mordavia.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Well, I guess I never fixed that.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ivan, an elephant herder. Unfortunately, there are no more elephants in Mordavia, so business has kind of fallen off a tad.
So we've got Hans, Igor's death, and what was the third guy's name?
I am...
Hans,
Listen, I'm
Franz,
pleased to meet
Ivan. Okay. Tell me about Mordavia.
Guys, is it just me or is Mordavia a wonderful place?
Oh, are you kidding? It's the greatest. There's many places to go, things to see. Are you kidding?
Right. Let's not forget that scenic cemetery to the east of town.
Everyone here's nothing but grins. Real friendly.
Yeah, except when we don't know you. We don't like strangers.
Or anyone else that's weird and doesn't belong.
These guys do not give a shit about the script. And I love them for it.
Rumors. You talking to me? What rumors?
Oh, there are no rumors here.
Unless you count the rumor that the castle is owned by...
Horse patootie. There are no rumors in Mordavia to speak of.
Tell me about the town.
The town of Mordavia is a quiet place.
Filled with friendly, joyful, stinky people.
Well, I'm not so sure about the friendly part. We tend to be very suspicious of strangers like you.
Yeah, well anyway, the town is filled with joyful and stinky people.
Yeah, happy, joyful, and stinky people.
Well, I wouldn't call us particularly joyful. As a matter of fact, most of us are pretty glum.
Oh, very well, all right then. Mordavia is filled with people, you know, stinky ones.
Yeah, Many stinky people.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it many. There actually aren't very many of us around here.
Oh, forget it. Well, at least he stinks.
Goodbye, everybody.
The first door at the top of the stairs leads to your room. My wife will serve you supper in the evening.
Many stinky people. Where do they all come from? They might stink because of the garlic.
So, you are still around, are you? When are you leaving Mordavia?
When are your lips gonna animate?
As you enter the northern part of the town, you hear the sound of a chisel chipping away at a stone block. A man is carving gravestones at one end of the street. Your attention quickly moves from the stone carver to the ominous Gothic building in the center of the street. There is definitely something not right about this structure.
Hello, gravedigger.
The headstone carver stares at you and then goes back to work.
We are the Prince of Shapir. No need to bow.
You introduce yourself to the gravedigger.
Me, Igor.
Hey, Igor, they said you died when it played the wrong sound file. Is that building the Adventurers Guild?
Building was Adventurers Guild. No adventurers, no guild.
Tell me about this town.
Town Mordavia. This north part of town.
Is there any work, or, well, am I asking about work, or am I asking what he does? Let's find out.
Oh, this day job. Also work graveyard shift. Little graveyard humor there.
Tell me, how's grave digging?
Igor dig graves in cemetery. Igor put dead person in grave. Igor cover dead person with dirt. Igor put headstone on grave. Oh, plenty job security around here. Business is piling up. Little graveyard humor there. Again.
Heard any rumors?
Oh, Igor not hear rumors. Igor not no stranger in town. Igor not no doctor make strange things in lab. Igor not no funny man in not funny. Igor not know many things. Igor not hear many things.
What about that creepy building?
Bad building. No go there. Bad, bad, bad.
Alright, thank you very much. Bye.
He looks at you and then goes back to work. There is a small, grimy window set high in the wall.
I was looking at the
This
building.
weather-beaten, boarded-up door once sported a painted sign, but you can no longer read it.
I was hoping to just get a description of the building as a whole, but okay. Let's open the door.
The door is locked. This is a bas-relief of a strange creature. It looks like an octopus with only 6 tentacles. You have a creepy feeling as if it is looking right back at you.
Oh, well, we actually have something that resembles that. Yeah, you want to see our thingy?
The hectopus seems somehow calmer as you present the Dark One sign to it. You get the feeling that there's something it wants you to do with the sign.
Oh, wait. Reload. Let's knock on the door.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
Let's listen to the door.
Nobody ever listened to Igor.
That hectopus has had the munchies ever since it got stoned. Fortunately for it, but not for you, it occasionally gets its meals delivered right to the door.
It's too...
Okay, yeah, we can't use magic here. So we show it the sign.
The hectopus seems somehow calmer as you present the Dark One sign to it. You get the feeling that there's something it wants you to do with the sign.
Bad place.
Nope, we're going to examine this door. Can we open the door? Is it still wiggly? Yep, it still wiggles. Okay. I was hoping that it wouldn't be all wiggly, but maybe
The hectopus...
we use the thing on the door.
Bad place.
You push the Dark One sign into the indentation on the door. It fits perfectly.
Oh, jeez. There, put that there, so it's not deafening.
A long wooden table attests to a time when this room was used to double as a communal dining room for the monks. This amazingly lifelike sculpture looks like a cross between a baby troll and a hermit or dervish. It fits the description of a domovoi, except that it's totally dried out and unmoving. This is a fairly attractive, in a Baroque way, display cabinet with a glass door.
Can we open it?
You strike a mighty hammer blow at the glass case. It just sort of looks at you through its glass eye. You need to either build up your strength or try another approach.
Well, how about if we force bolt it? Or just cast open.
You can't open.
Can I open this? Nope.
You can't.
We can't open that. Alright, force bolt.
Watch where you aim that thing.
Maybe not. I don't even know if we need to break that open. What's this?
Now that alcove looks as though it was put there to hold something very important. It's a six-tentacled, octopus-like creature. I guess you'd call it a hexapod. Unless you like cats, then you might call it a hexapus. This is an antique brass log holder. There doesn't seem to be anything special about this one.
This one, you say?
There are some small scratches on the stone underneath this brass log holder.
Well, let's just save and walk under that thing.
That's funny. The strange six-tentacled creature is moving. It looked like another wall decoration at first.
Let's cast Detect Magic.
You sense a low level of magic all around you, as if many arcane and unpleasant activities had occurred here in the past. The hexapodal wall decoration above the fireplace is actually an enchanted creature, and extremely powerful magic radiates from an object in the display case.
Oh. Well, we definitely need to get that display case open. I still think Force Bolt's the answer. But then we just walk over to it.
Watch where you aim.
They stepped up the narration in this one. At least the voice acting adds a good bit. Yeah. And if you check IMDb, I am pretty sure that that is John Rhys Davies as the narrator. Which, legit pretty great. So, can we cast Calm and it not do
A
things?
feeling of peace and tranquility fills the area.
Now can we do this? Nope. Hector Hexapod had a hunch that hapless hero was his lunch. Since you brought no better fare, he chose to eat you then and there. Alright, so I guess we need to give him some food. Think he would be interested in some candy?
That didn't do anything.
That
didn't do it. That didn't do.
Okay, I guess not. You want a sandwich?
That didn't do it. The hexapod waves its tentacles at your sandwiches. Maybe it's allergic to avocado.
Alright, so it's not interested in that. I guess we don't really have anything that we can feed it. We can grab this.
You can't budget. If you want to do anything with the sculpture, you'll have to do it here.
Alright, what happens if we cast Trigger on that?
This is not a good place to practice your magic.
There is no such thing as a bad place to practice magic. He is perfect for this game. He absolutely just nails it out of the park.
You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react. Igor probably paid very little for his shovel. It looks dirt cheap. It's an advertisement for Igor's headstone business.